let's move right along now to my number 7 pick. This one brings us to Hollywood Studios. My number 7 pick, Sounds Dangerous with Drew Carey. That's right. Drew Carey had his own attraction at Walt Disney World. Now, for us Disney diehards, you're probably listening to this thinking, yeah, I remember that. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It's 2022. Let's just think about this for a second. The guy that hosts The Price is Right had his own attraction at Walt Disney World. Like, this is a weird one. This is one of those where maybe a younger fan or, someone who became a Disney fan kind of later in life, they're probably sitting back and thinking to themselves, how did Drew Carey have an attraction at Hollywood Studios? Like, it wasn't like it was like a guest appearance. It wasn't like, anything like that. The show, the ride was him. It was centered around him. There was a billboard in the park with Drew Carey on it. And the attraction itself was a unique one. It was interesting. It was pretty much like a show. Basically, you would go, in like a theater, and it was a story kind of revolved around Drew Carey played like a cop or an undercover agent. And, he goes undercover to try to find out some stuff like, I don't know, someone's like smuggling drugs or something crazy like that. They would mess with like the sound and stuff. So there's a scene in the show where, so what happens is Drew Carey goes undercover and he's got like a hidden camera on his vest. And at some point it shorts out. So all you can hear is the audio. And the theater's pitch black, and like he goes in and he gets a haircut, and it sounds like the scissors are right by your ear, like you're getting a haircut. And that's kind of what the show was about, like sound effects and messing with audio and stuff like that. But it's Drew Carey. It's the guy that hosts The Price is Right. Even though he's the host, like, I don't think he's an A-list celebrity or B-list celebrity, right? C-list, maybe. Back in the day, when this attraction came out, he had his own sitcom, The Drew Carey Show, which was really popular. He was popular there for a while. But it's just so weird to think about that Drew Carey had an attraction at Walt Disney World. Younger fans, I don't know if people, still kind of watch The Price is Right as much. I know for me growing up, it was like whenever you were like sick from school, you would watch it. But Drew Carey, star of a Walt Disney World attraction. Like, that's just crazy to think about. It's like one of those celebrities maybe you would never guess would be affiliated with Disney. I don't think he's done anything since. Like, back then, I believe he did a Pinocchio live action movie, and I think it was Disney, but I could be wrong. But there was a brief stretch where he was kind of involved with Disney. So I had to put it on this list because it's one of those where like I said, if you're a younger fan or if you're a Disney fan that's kind of became a fan like later in life, Drew Carey having his own attraction, I think, would be crazy to think about. So that's why he's on my list. It had to be.